Happy Sunday evening, Quad Cities. Got the camera working, looking over the 18th green of the John Deere Classic here at TPC Deere Run. You can see the tents. They're blowing around a little bit. It is quite windy, wind gusts up near 30 miles an hour. That definitely helps because look at that dew point, 76 degrees. That is extremely humid. If this wind was not here, you would feel like you were sitting inside the middle of a sauna. But right now, it feels like a sauna with a fan parked in the middle. So at least there's some moving air. 85 feels like 94 degrees here in the Quad Cities. Weather impact alert for this heat in those heat index values, possibly up to 110 degrees in some spots. Staying hydrated is probably the most important piece of advice I can give you. Limit the time outdoors and taking frequent breaks. We have two different heat alerts in effect. Heat advisory for Knox and Stark County. The rest of us under an extreme heat warning until Tuesday evening. This will continue to get extended through the back half of the work week as we're going to be seeing heat index values of around 110 really through the back half of the work week. So pretty much all of us are going to be experiencing this really extreme heat, and some of us have already started to see it today. 108 feels like in Washington right now. That is miserable. 105 in Macomb and Muscatine. Both of those are also miserable. Feels like 94 here in the Quad Cities. There was some cloud cover up for our northern counties, so it feels like temperatures are in the 80s and 90s in some spots. But down to our southwest, it is hot, and the reason for this is this large heat dome that's going to set up over the plains and the eastern United States, and this is just going to park over the eastern United States really through the entirety of the work week. This is Wednesday. You can see just how large this heat dome is. This is going to bring heat alerts to millions of people across the country this week. Here in the Quad Cities, though, those actual high temperatures are going to be ranging from 94 to 95 degrees with those feels like temperatures really between 105 and 110 degrees. Whether or not it's 105 or 110, it is going to feel quite miserable. Now, this will not be the hottest John Deere Classic ever. The hottest average between the 4 rounds was at 1999. That was 96.8 degrees. You can see rounds 1 through 4. We're not going to hit 96 degrees. Rounds 1 and 2, though, that's Thursday and Friday. 95 degrees both days. And then you factor in that heat index, it will definitely feel more than 96.8. It is going to be very hot at the John Deere Classic. Definitely stay hydrated and take frequent breaks in the shade if you are heading out to the John Deere Classic this week. And it does not stop there. We're not going to have any cool summer nights. Those overnight lows are going to be in the upper 70s tonight. Thankfully, again, the wind is moving, the air is moving. Winds of around 21 miles an hour this evening. This is Tuesday morning. Look at that. Upper 70s waking up on Tuesday morning. It is going to be extremely warm, extremely humid. This does not give your body any time to cool off. So the air conditioning is going to be your best friend this week. And this is no joke heat, and this is going to last Monday through Friday. We get a little bit of a break in the heat possibly for Saturday and Sunday, and that's in the form of isolated thunderstorms. Now, if you don't see a thunderstorm, it is still going to be extremely hot and humid. Those temperatures will start to crawl back down to more seasonable as we head into next week, but still, we definitely have to tough out this miserably hot and humid conditions through the John Deere Classic week. Harrison?